Hey, so today I'm going to show you how to download and compress WordPress files such as like photos, images, graphics for WordPress specifically in the media to compress and re-upload to increase page speed and SEO performance. So uh, you can just do a search here. It'll give you some results on what to do, but if you just watch this video, first thing you want to do is log into your WordPress account. You'll see the dashboard when you log in. I'm going to remove myself down here. You want to go down to media. So look for media. Sorry, this is kind of in the way. It's right here. So you're going to want to choose media. And then your heaviest media is going to be at the top. You can rank it by file size. And the bigger the file size, the more space it takes up, the slower your page will actually load. So this is the base image or photo here. So we're going to open this up in a new tab. We'll take a look here. And then we're going to open up this link in a new tab. So we can see it's this kind of graphic here. It's a PNG. It's a designed graphic. Almost 3 megabytes. That's way too big. Really, you don't want anything more than like 200 kilobytes on a page. So it looks like it's this graphic right here on this case study page. Really good page, a lot of information, a lot of graphics. So if we find that image, what we can do, and you can edit it from a section or use Elementor. So let's try to pull it up in Elementor and see where that graphic is. If you click right here, you can save the image. And then pop that open, make sure it's the right image. So this is it. So now what we can go is go into TinyPNG. So type that in your browser. Now all you have to do is upload. Actually, before we do that, what we're going to do, I would suggest converting it so you can export it first to a JPEG. But either way, you can upload that here. I might have downloaded the wrong thing, but let's have a look. This is the graphic. And what you want to do is re-upload that graphic. So you got to double check that it's the right one. You know, maybe you have multiple. Could be this one. So you can also download the file here. And yes, it looks like it is not the one at the top. So, because as I download this one's actually bigger here, and it says Untitled Design PNG. So we don't even need this one. So more than a gem, if you look up here, we could just use this one again. So we're actually going to remove this one because the one at the top is actually compressed and smaller. So we're going to use this one. We're going to edit it. And you can look into the advanced settings here. Attributes, responsiveness. You can do a lot of stuff with it. Team 81 case study. Okay. All right, so it's not that one. Let's double check. So another way to check is just to completely delete it. So I've now deleted it by clicking delete permanently. Now all we can do is refresh this page and see where it's missing. Alright, so the one's still at the top. Okay, and it's still down here at the bottom. Interesting. So it might not have even been used. So we can shrink this. Ah, it was used for mobile. Let's scroll down again, see if it's down here. So it was used for mobile here at the top, which really we don't even need. Let's go back to Elementor. Look at this at mobile now. It was right here, actually right here, mobile. Oh, it wasn't even being used. Great. Well, what you could have done is take that big file size, drop it into here. So it's 3 megabytes. But if we upload it as a PNG, it's still going to be too big of a size. So what I would suggest, because now it's down to 492. So the two things you can do first is open up that image. You're going to go to File on the top left of your computer. Not sure if you can see that. And I would export it. But first, let's see how big it is. So if you go to the actual layout of it, what you can do here is you can change the size of it. So export it to a JPEG. You always want to name these too. Case study header image. And then one thing you can do is go to tools and adjust size as well. You don't need anything this big on a screen. I'd say 1280 is as big as you'll need here. Hit OK. Now what you're gonna do, export it. And you don't need PDF or PNG. Those are better resolution, but JPEG will work. Save it. Now you're down to 183 if you saw that. So if you take this, say if you upload the first one was 489, the second one was 183, now it's down to 67 KB. Download it. Make sure you're naming it. Team 85 case study header. Now what we have is a smaller image size. So you can go to the page. You could, let's say we want to change this one down here. Click this image, choose image, and now you just drag this new image in here. Make sure you're using an alt tag. 65 KB, uploaded today, JPEG, select it, save it, and use it. So that'll go right there. So let's do this one more time. Let's go back to this page. So I didn't even need to resave the page, but you will need to resave the page if you're editing it, because you'll see that image is still there and here, even after deleting the image from here. So let's try this one more time. Let's go to this page and get out of this. The impact of UGC on real estate virtual tour engagement. So the image here, let's go to view. This one is way too big. So we can do is save the image first, open it up right here. Too big, go to tools. So you're in the preview on Mac, go to adjust size. Let's go to 1280 again. UGC virtual tour engagement new. Save that, and then you can also export JPEG. Save. So this one's so heavy because all the design elements of it. But now let's shrink it. Let's go back here. So on this page, let's find out where it is on the page. Right here. See if it's used anywhere else. Nope. So this is a blog. So now we're going to take that image we just saved and compressed manually, upload it to TinyPNG, compress it. Now we're down to 158 KB. So we shrunk this like 10 times. Download it. Got the new image now. Right here, still really big, probably too big. Honestly, you can shrink it even more because you don't need something this big. It says 266 KB. So, I mean, realistically, you could go down to 800. Because even if you expand this more, it'll still look pretty sharp. But anyways, let's exit out there, go back to the page, edit, delete, drop this in. 175, much better, not great. Usually you want to be less than 200, like I said. I don't need that 0.1. Set image, save, publish, refresh this page. Yep, go back over here, delete. Back over here, refresh the page, make sure it's still there. There we go. I hope this helps. Let me know if you have any questions. Sorry for a little bit of confusion there. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know if you have any questions. If you need help with marketing or websites, give us a call. I'm not a developer, but obviously this stuff isn't rocket science.